If you'd like to support Geek and Seek, consider becoming a patron. All patrons also get to join our Discord, where you'll not only be able to hang out and talk Magic, but also have yourself or your deck appear in our upcoming Magic Online and Spell Table series. Hey guys, welcome back to Upkeep. This is a different episode than usual. A few months ago, we spun a wheel and ended up with a random 2-color pair, and we had to build a deck for that 2-color pair out of cards that were already in our existing collections. Here is the results of that. All right, Steven, are you ready to see what color you're going to spin?
Yeah. I'm scared.
A little more enthusiasm.
I'm scared.
All right, here we go.
Some are just not good, so...
Here we go, let's see what you get. It's... Is it?
Is that red?
Red, blue.
Blue?
Red, blue.
Okay.
Any thoughts going into it? Or is there
It's not green.
All right, Preston, any hopes going into this one?
I'm hoping for green, because it's my favorite. But, as long as it's not Azorius, I'll be happy. I can work with just about anything else.
See what you get.
Demir.
Oh, it's a mirror.
Okay,
Black
I'll do
blue.
that.
All right, you got a little bit of experience in black blue.
Yeah.
That'll be all right. Jason, do you have any hopes or expectations?
Nope.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I really did not want red.
It's Rakdos.
I was honestly hoping for Rakdos because I hardly ever build decks around red, so I'm actually excited for this.
Yeah, it's gonna push you out of your comfort zone.
You didn't want to put it into the universe, though, because then you wouldn't get it, like we did.
See, I mean, anything with red in it would have been fine, but I was actually hoping for
I didn't
Rakdos
want-
because black is a color that I play a lot. So it's a color I play a lot with a color I don't play as much. So I'm pretty excited for this. All right, Morgan, it's your turn to spin. Wait, what button do I press?
What's
What are you
left on the
hoping
board?
for?
What's left?
So you got Gruul, Boros, Azorius, Simic, Selesnya, Golgari, or Orzhov.
I kind of hope I get Selesnya, because if I get Selesnya, I actually know what I would build, and it would be really fun.
All right, well, let's see what we got.
Selesnya. Selesnya. Is it Selesnya? No! I want Selesnya!
It's Gruul.
No! Oh, crap.
Gruul!
So many Gruul decks.
Red, green.
It's my least favorite color combination.
Leave the werewolves out of it.
This will be interesting. I have no idea what to do here.
All our decks suck.
Our decks suck! Alright, we will be back later with the deck intros.
This is a bad idea. Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing Etrara the Silencer, and what this deck wants to do is hit opponents, exile their creatures, make them lose the game, and if I can get a secret card in my 99 out, I might be able to win a little bit earlier than I'm supposed to. Let's see if I can do it.
Hey guys, Jason here for another episode of Upkeep. Today I'm going to be playing Krark the Thumbless, partnered with Falthis, Shadowcat Familiar. This deck is really just a coin flip deck. Gonna be casting spells, hopefully copy them with Krark. Hopefully I win some flips and we'll see how the game goes.
Hey, I'm Steven, and I'm going to be playing Jhoira, Ageless Innovator today. Basically, the point of the deck is with Jhoira, I'll be able to get some artifacts in for free, basically. We'll see how we do.
So I ended up with Gruul, so I will be playing Radha, Heart of Keld. It's mostly a landfall deck, but there's a little bit of top deck manipulation in there, so I can use Radha's ability to play lands off the top, and it's also kind of got a little bit of a Voltron theme. There's some good equipments in there, so that hopefully between those and Radha's last ability to pump her up, I can get in for even more damage, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Hang on. We don't have audio. All right. Oh, wait, stop! Do one real clap. Can I have one real clap? Thank you.
Nope.
Before we start the game, Jason was a wonderful man and got us all sleeves to match the colors that we are playing today. Dragon Shield, this is the third or fourth time we've asked. Please sponsor us.
We love you guys. Yeah.
All right, and start us off.
Swamp Pass.
I will draw, and I will play a mountain, and then I will pass.
I will play Command Tower. I will tap Command Tower,
to basic land cycle Ash Barrens. We'll do an island. That will be the end of my turn.
I will play Sheltered Thickets and
Basic
tapped,
land,
and I
basic land
pass.
Right. Draw. We will do an Eyes Land,
Jeez, who shall
and I will pay 2 for a Strionic Resonator
Nice.
and pass.
I'll draw for turn. I am going to play another mountain, tap for 2. I'm going to cast an Arcane Signet. That is it. Pass.
I will play an island. I will pay 2. Cast my commander, Jhoira, Ageless Innovator. 2/3. I can tap it to put 2 Ingenuity counters on Jhoira. Then you may put an artifact card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield where X is the number of Ingenuity counters on Jhoira. And I will pass the turn.
Cool beans. I will play the Cinderglade and tap and pass.
Alright. Swamp. Pass.
I will play this Smoldering Marsh. It will enter untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands. Then I will tap for 2. I will cast my commander. Krark the Thumbless, legendary creature goblin wizard, 2/2. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, return that spell to its owner's hand. If you win the flip, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Then, tap for 1. I'm going to cast Dark Ritual.
Oh boy.
I'll do the white side as heads, and the green side is tails. Heads I copy it, tails I don't. Alright, so I copy it.
So you have
I have
6 black mana. This is fair.
It's unfortunate. I really didn't need the copy, but I was just gonna cast my commander with it. That other 3 mana is just gonna fizzle, unfortunately. But that's fine.
Well, that's kind of tragic.
It's whatever.
I'm okay with that.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Zalfarin Void as my land for turn. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 1. I don't need it. Tap Jhoira. I'll put 2 Ingenuity counters on her. And I will play Ethereum Sculptor. It's a 1/2 artifact creature. It says artifact creatures cost 1 less to cast. 2. To play Chief of the Foundry, which is a 2/3 that says other artifact creatures in control get +1/+1. I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'll play a Field of the Dead, and for 2, I will cast Swiftfoot Boots, and that's it for me.
Okay. I will draw.
That's fair magic.
Like that. Third Swamp. I think this turn we'll play the commander. So Etrara the Silencer is a legendary creature vampire assassin, a 3/5. She cannot be blocked. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled creatures with hit counters on them. But when I do that, she gets shuffled into my library.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna tap for 1. I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt. And I'm gonna target your Ethereum Sculptor. But Krark will trigger. I will flip a coin. Tails, it goes back to my hand.
Unfortunate.
That's fine though. And now we'll untap. I'm going to play this Bloodfell Cave. When it enters the battlefield, I will gain 1 life.
Oh, Stephen, can you grab a life tracker or something?
Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Un memento part 4.
Sorry guys. All that changing of life that happened the first couple of turns. You're in the dark for it. I'm sorry, boys.
I go up 1 because of the Bloodfell Caves. Tap for 1. Recast Lightning Bolt. Heads I copy it. Tails I don't. Heads I copy it. Okay.
Nice.
I'm just gonna hit Etrara with both of them.
Oh no! The fresh sleeve problem.
And then I'm gonna swing at you for 2, Steven. And they have Menace and Death Touch.
I guess that's fair. 2.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Buried Ruin as my land for turn. Tap it to add a colorless, or I can pay 2 to tap and sacrifice Buried Ruin and return target artifact card from my graveyard to my hand.
Hey, real quick. Why did the Ethereum Sculptor go to the graveyard?
Didn't you destroy it?
No, it got returned to his hand.
It got returned to my hand when I first cast it.
If you lose the flip, it goes back to your hand.
Yeah, so
You still have it.
your thing is still on the battlefield.
Oh. Wait,
that have
can I read this again?
Magic is hard.
Magic is hard.
Pay 1/2. I will play Thrawn Spider. It's a 2/4 reach. When it enters the battlefield, you and target opponent each create a tap Power Stone token. Morgan, I will choose you. Yay! Because I feel like you and I haven't done anything.
What have I done?
Yes, your commander.
You can pay 7 colorless to look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom library in a random order. So then I'll pay 2 to play Thoughtcast, Affinity for Artifacts. So I'll draw 2 cards. I'll just go ahead and tap Jhoira and then not cast anything.
Oh,
I don't have any artifacts in my hand.
it's probably not good.
No.
It's a good
Or is he
story right
lying and
there.
he does have artifacts, but they're the big ones that are scary?
Anything else? Gonna do combat?
No, I'll pass.
Oh, okay.
I'll pass now.
So for 3, I'll cast Roiling Regrowth. I sacrifice a land and find 2 basics to put onto the battlefield tapped.
Field of the Dead.
No. I'm gonna sacrifice the Cinder Blade. I think I'm gonna find a forest and a snow-covered forest to put onto the battlefield tapped, and that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, is he actually doing something with the snow ones, or is he just being that guy?
It works with Field
I
of
was
the
gonna
Dead.
say because it's
Oh.
That's
technically
why
a
I'm
different
doing
name.
I will pay 4 for a Hedron Archive,
Gross.
and then my land for turn will be a Demir Aqueduct, and I will bounce a swamp to my hand and pass.
Untap. You know, it's unfortunate. I'm not really drawing anything.
My commander's not here for you to blow up for no reason.
I think I'm just gonna swing at Morgan with my other commander
Okay,
and hit you for 2. And then I'm just gonna pass.
coins over here.
I'll untap, draw. I will play a mountain for my land for turn. I'll go ahead and pay 5 to play Replication Specialist. 3/4 creature with flying. Whenever a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under control, you may pay 2. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that artifact. I'll go ahead and tap Jhoira, put 2 counters on it. I'll pay, and then I'll be able to play Thyron Dynamo from my hand without paying its mana cost. It's just an artifact that I can tap for 3 colorless. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Give me land. We're gonna play a Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. I have no maximum hand size. And then for 4, we will cast the Guardian Project. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature I control, or a creature card in my graveyard, I draw a card, and then I will pass.
Who do I want to be buddies with?
I feel like I'm pretty far behind, all things considered, so I wouldn't mind being buddies.
Black. Scheming Symmetry. Me and you both get to search our libraries for a card to put on top.
Oh, well, yeah.
When are we searching our libraries
Yeah.
for stuff? When is that happening?
I feel a little bad about Steven, but you can get bent.
He's just a little upset because I killed his commander.
What is it, Morgan?
I won't tell.
Why? I promise I won't tell. Preston, I guess. I don't
Preston and I are buddies. I don't care if he even knows.
know. Oh, okay.
Then what is it? Tell Preston out loud to the rest of us. I should have peeked. I didn't.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
I'll replay my commander. I swear to God, I've killed men over less. They won't find what's left of you.
Do it. Do it.
Pass.
Do it. Alright, okay. I'll play Cabal Coffers.
You only have 1 swamp right now?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. No, 2. No, yeah, just 1. I thought I had another basic swamp out here for some reason. I'm going to cast Sudden Demise, where X is equal to 3. And my commander will trigger. Heads, I get a copy it.
Well, first you have to choose the color for that one.
Oh, blue.
Alright, and then for the copy, I think you have to choose the same color.
Get a copy
Come
it.
on.
So all blue creatures take 6 damage.
I'm going to pay 1 blue to unsummon my commander.
Oh, okay.
This sucks.
Preston and Morgan. 1 to
okay.
each of you. So it's 2 each. And then I will pass to you, Steven.
I'll play an island as my land for turn. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Reckless Fireweaver. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield in control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Oh, no, that's
And then
a good
with-
card.
With 2 floating, I'll play Steel Overseer, which is an artifact, so it'll do 1 damage to each opponent. I can tap Steel Overseer and put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature you control. I'll go ahead and pay 4 and recast my commander. Jason, I'm going to hit you for 5.
Alright.
And I pass the turn.
Good. So for 1, I'm going to cast the card I tutored, which is Sensei's Divining Top. I can pay 1 to look at the top 3 cards in my library and put them back on any order, and I can tap it to draw a card and put Sensei's Divining Top on top of my library.
God, who let you have that?
So for green, red, and 1, I am going to cast my commander, Radha, Heart of Keld, 3/3 Elf Warrior. That it has first strike as long as it's my turn. I may look at the top card of my library at any time and play lands off the top, and I can pay 4 red, green, and give it +X until end of turn, where X is the number of lands I control. We'll go ahead and look at that top card of my library. So we're gonna go ahead and pay 1 with the Sensei's Divining Top to look at the top 3 cards of my library, put them back in any order. That's not good. None of them are lands. I guess I'll tap the top to draw a card, put it on top. I guess we'll get in for some damage. For 1, I will equip the Swiftfoot Boots to Radha, giving it hexproof and haste. Jason, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you for 3.
I will take 3.
And I will pass the turn.
3 black, 1, 2, 3. Bolas's Citadel. Legendary artifact. I can look at the top card of my library anytime. I can play the top card of my library. If I cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than its mana cost. Then I can tap it to sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. Each opponent loses 10 life.
So good.
Alright, I will pay 2 life for a Leaden Mirror. I will play this Swamp as my land for turn. I'll keep that on top. We pass.
Upkeep and draw.
Oh, Silence.
I'll play Swamp.
He's gotta pass his turn.
I think I might just have to, because I drew that Swamp. That's not what I need. Yeah, no, I'll just pass. That's all I can do.
Sometimes
Yeah.
combat
Alright.
is real.
Like I needed more land. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to do Thrawn Spider's ability to look at the top 4 cards of my library, and I may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it in my hand, and the rest of the bottom library in random. I don't know which one I should do. Hey, we've been fair this game, so have it. Between these two, which one should I do?
Grab that.
Okay. I'm gonna get Solemn Simulacrum, and then the rest on the bottom of my library go in a random order. Alright, well then I'm gonna go ahead and pay 4 to play Solemn Simulacrum. And I'll search my library in a second. I'll go ahead and tap Steel Overseer and put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature.
That was an artifact. We all lose a life.
All
Yeah,
right.
right, it was.
Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate you.
Speaking of missed triggers, I'm pretty sure I forgot to draw a card off the Guardian Project with my commander.
Yeah, but you
Big
did this.
sad.
Yeah, you did the Senses Divine Top thing already, so.
Big sad.
Tap Jhoira for no reason other than to put Ingenuity counters on her. I'll search my library for the land, and then that will just be in my turn.
For 1 green red, I'm going to cast Kenra Charioteer, 3/3 with trample. That other creatures I control have trample. I get to draw a card off the Guardian Project. Where are my lands?
I think they're in Steven's deck.
For 1, I'm going to cast the Sensei's Divining
I
Top
only have
again.
37.
Then for 1, we're going to look at the top 3 cards on my library.
Okay,
Hopefully
but-
find a land.
None of those are land.
This is the worst a landfall deck has ever done. So for 1, we're going to move the Swiftfoot Boots over to the Charioteer, giving it haste.
Excuse me.
Can I help you? Jason, I want to swing you with my 3/3 Trampler, and Preston, I want to swing you for 3 as well.
I am going to block with this dude.
Okay, they will trade, and you'll still take 1 off of Trample. Guess I'll tap the top to draw a card and put it on top and pass.
Thank God. Play an island as my land for turn. If I do a Steven's board state, will you two not be as mean to me for a little bit?
I didn't think 3
Yeah.
damage was that mean, but sure.
No, I know.
Yeah, no.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Garuk's Wake.
In response, I'm going to tap 1 black. And I am going to cast Supernatural Stamina.
Oh, nice.
Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Heads, I get to copy it. Tails, it goes back to my hand. Damn it. Okay.
That's all.
Then I'm
So
gonna
black mana.
tap for 1. And I'm
Try
gonna
again.
Try it again. Heads, I get to copy it. Tails, I don't. No!
You have another black mana. Go
I'm
again.
gonna tap 1, and I'm gonna do it again. Heads, I get to copy it. Tails, I don't.
No, reflip it.
Doesn't
Alright.
count.
Do it again. Gotta land on the table.
No! Alright, this is the one. 3rd time's the charm right here on this try. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose my creature, Morgan's creature.
Yay!
One out of mine.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Alright, when Solemn Simulacrum dies, I will draw a card.
Alright. And I have 2 mana, but I can't really do much.
That will trigger my Guardian Project, so I'll get to draw a card.
That was fun.
Pass.
Alright, untap. Play Swamp as my land for turn. I'm gonna tap these 2 and the Cabal Coffers for 4 black mana. Because I got 1, 2.
Wow.
Oh no, for 3. Dang it. I only
Tap
have
3 for 3.
3 for 3. Ha!
Sounds fair.
And I'll add 2 to it, and I'll recast this dude.
Okay.
Then Steven, I'll hit you for 2.
Wow. Why are you picking on me now?
I was kind of scared Steven was going to get away with the game because no one was doing anything to him.
Then I guess I'll cast this card that's been in my hand for a while.
I had that board
I'll
right
tap
for a
for
while,
3.
but I wanted to kind of hit his creature with my
And I will
commander,
cast.
but it would get too
This card was in my collection. I actually wanted playing a game, like a little dice rolling game at a card shop.
Like gambling?
It just you pay $1 and you roll 6 dice.
that is literally gambling.
Yeah.
It's
Like
low
you win something guaranteed. Like they have a whole board.
Okay.
And no matter what number you roll, you win a card.
All right, that's
Then
not
it's not gambling anymore.
All right, continue.
Yeah, and this is one of the cards that I won. I'm gonna cast Mog Assassin. It says tap, flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy target creature an opponent controls. Otherwise, destroy target creature of that opponent's choice.
Oh.
That was obviously built back when 1v1 was the only thing, so you might need to check the errata.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that real quick.
Anything else?
Nope, that is it.
I'll play a mountain. I'll go ahead and pay 4 to play Traxos, Scourge of Krug. 7/7 trample, enters tapped. It does not untap during your untap step. Whenever you cast a historic spell, untap it.
Real quick. The way that this card is worded now, the errata text is, you choose target creature an opponent controls, and that opponent chooses target creature. So before I flip the coin,
okay.
I have to choose, and the opponent whose creature I chose has to choose.
Gotcha.
2 to tap and stack Buried Ruin. I will return Thrawn Spider from my graveyard to my hand.
Nice.
Then I'll go ahead and pay to cast Thrawn Spider. Morgan, you want a stone token?
Please.
Oh, what?
I'm still
No.
behind.
You two have been bowling me all game. Morgan hasn't done anything. He gets the power
I
stone
did
token.
one thing to you.
I've
Which
only
will
done like
untap
3 things to you.
Traxos. I suppose that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
My second board wipe.
Flips the table.
That'd be tragic for the gameplay. Oh yes, my coin.
But entertaining for the viewers at home.
For 1, I will cast the Sensei's Divining Top. For 1, we will look at the top 3 cards of my library, put them back on any order. Oh my god, thank god. Radha lets me play lands off the top of my library. I will play the Racer's Ring off the top. Actually, you know it's there, so, but before I play it, 3, I'm going to cast Horn of Greed. Whenever a player plays a land, that player draws a card. So I'll play the Racer's Ring.
Could have played that last turn, brother.
For 1, I'll go ahead and equip my commander just so it has some protection. And then for 1, I'll look at the top 3 cards of my library again, put them back in any order. Yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead and tap the top to draw. And the top will go back on top of my library. And it is my turn, so my commander has first strike. So I guess I'm gonna swing at Jason for 3. And I will pass the turn.
I save your commander, and this is the thanks I get.
I'll do a little bit to Steven, maybe.
I will pay 3 life for a Manalith.
Besides, Preston's gonna kill himself.
Yes.
I'll go out on my own
Island
terms.
will be my land for turn. I will draw because of Horn of Greed. Colorless and a blue and a black for my commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Planar Bridge.
Oh my god.
That seems neat.
What does that do?
You can pay 8, tap it, and search for a permanent to
Permanent to
put
put
on
on
the
the
battlefield.
battlefield.
Oh.
I will pass for now.
Upkeep, draw. This does not help me. Oh man, this is just tragic. I will just pass the turn.
Well, there's always Revenge. Oh no, you don't get to play Revenge Week.
Who says I'm out of this game? Who says that?
Play an island as my land for turn. I'll draw a card. Do that. I'll go ahead and pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna play Suchi Cave Guard, 8/8 with Vigilance, Ward 4. Whenever he dies, add 8 colorless. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. 1, 2 to play Swiftfoot Boots. I'll pay 1 to equip it to Suchi Cave Guard.
Wait, how big is that?
8/8.
In response, from the top, I'm gonna pay 2 to Reality Shift.
It has Ward 4.
Oh, never mind. Otherwise,
Just for that, I should attack you with Vol. I'm definitely attacking you with Traxos. Yeah, I'll also attack you with Suchi Cave Guard.
does it have trample?
No, it's just an 8/8 with Vigilance.
Well, I'll block the 8/8 with my 1/1,
Okay.
and then I'll pay the 2 life to exile Traxos. You get to manifest the top card of your library.
What is it?
So you put it onto the battlefield face down with a 2/2 creature. If the card you put down is a creature card, you can play it for its mana cost whenever.
I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. we're going to cast Soul of the Harvest, 6/6 with Trample. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may draw a card. That will let me draw a card off of the Guardian Project. We'll look at the top card of my library because of Radha. Tap this Power Stone to recast the Sensei's Divining Top. And then I'll use the other Power Stone to look at the top 3 cards of my library and put them back in any order. Radha lets me play lands off the top of my library. I will play this Mountain. I'll get to draw a card off of the Horn of Greed. That also triggers Field of the Dead because I have 7 or more lands and they all have different names. I get to create a zombie token.
Boo. Boo, zombie token, boo.
Nobody likes you.
I'm indifferent. I have no feelings toward the zombies, positive or negative.
Pay 1 to use the Sensei's Divining Top to put the top, look at the top 3 and put them back in order. That's gonna make me act up.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at Jason again for 3 with First Strike.
Why you bully me?
I'm going to tap the Mog Assassin, and I'm going to target your commander. And now you get to target a creature.
It does have hexproof.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, as the Gucci flip-flops.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I'm targeting this dude.
Weird, but allowed.
Rewind. I'll use the Mog Assassin to block your commander, and then before damage, tap it and activate its ability. So
Okay.
I'm choosing,
Soul of the Harvest.
and you're
Okay.
choosing.
I will choose... Yeah, I'll choose the Thran Spider.
Just picking on me. I
So
swear.
I'm gonna choose Tails. So green is Tails.
Okay.
If it's Tails, I win.
Ha!
So your thing gets blown up instead.
After you laugh at him,
Alright, and then my Mog Assassin will die.
I will pass the turn.
I will play this command tower as my land for turn. That will let me draw. Look at the top. Well, I found where all the islands were hiding. It's even three damage that can't be blocked. And I'll choose your creature, so if it's an actual creature, it'll go into exile with a hit counter.
This one?
Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's a creature or not, because it's a creature right now.
Yeah, because
Okay,
it
so
says
choosing it?
exiled cards.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like it's land.
It's okay. So this ability
Okay.
is now on the stack to
Okay.
do all this, but now I'm responding. So I'm paying 2. I'm going to ninjutsu out this creature to return my commander to my hand.
Technically, that happens before that goes away, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah. Then I'll pay 2, 1, 2 to replay the commander. All right, I'll pass.
Alright. I will untap. Oh, wait, I'm already untapped. And I will draw. Tap these for 3, and I will morph this card.
Okay.
What is it?
You'll find out.
I don't like secrets!
You'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And then I'll swing at you,
Well, no.
Steven, for 2. Pass.
Get it right.
Tap the wall. I'll play Is It Guildgate as my land for turn, and there's battlefield tapped, and I'll draw a card from there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To play Cyberdrive Awakener, 4/4 flying, other artifact creatures you control are flying. When he enters the battlefield until end of turn, each non-creature artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/4. Then I'm gonna pay 1, Swiftfoot Boots, Cyberdrive Awakener, giving him hexproof and haste. My 2 Power Stones and my Thyron Dynamo become 4/4 creatures. that
So
also
does
have
the
flying.
boots, technically.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll hit Preston for 8. And I'll hit Jason for 8. The 8/8 Vigilance,
Oh.
I'll...
So we're all getting 8.
No, I'm gonna take you with the 8. You've been picking on me the most. You deserve it the most.
I will take 8.
Seems fair.
You're gonna take 16.
Alright, I passed the turn.
Wow.
Friends.
I'm gonna tap the Sensei's Divining Top to draw a card, put the top on the top.
Put the top on top.
Put the top on top.
Top and the top.
And then we're gonna untap the wall.
My Power Stone and Thyron Dynamos at the end of my turn become back to the regular artifacts.
Alright, so for 4, we're gonna cast Mean and Den, Wildborn. I'm gonna play an additional land on each of my turns, and then I can pay a red and a green to return a land I control to my owner's hand to give a creature trample until end of turn. 2 triggers, Guardian Project and Soul of the Harvest. I draw 2 cards.
You know what I'd love? Vandal Black.
For 1, I'm gonna cast the Sensei's Divining Top.
Well, I don't know about that.
So for 3, we are going to cast Scoot Swarm. 2 triggers, draw 2 cards.
I like how Morgan's actually doing something now.
Alright, and then my commander lets me play cards off the top of my library. I'm going lands off the top. I'm going to grab Terramorphic Expanse. That's going to give me another zombie token off of the Field of the Dead, and that's going to make a copy of the Scoot Swarm.
It just took him getting the best card in his deck.
That's all it took.
Yeah, who gave him that?
Thanks, Preston.
I'm going to crack the Terramorphic Expanse to find a snow-covered mountain to put onto the battlefield tapped. Before I shuffle, I forgot to draw a card off the Horn of Greed when I played the Terramorphic Expanse. That snow-covered mountain has 2 triggers, Scoot Swarm and Field of the Dead, another zombie, and I get 2 more Scoot Swarms. I'm going to use a dice to just keep track of how many I have in total. So I have 4. Mina and Den lets me play an additional land. I will play Urza's Saga, which will create me another zombie token and create me even more Scoot Swarms. So we're up to 8 Scoot Swarms.
It's kind of weird. It's a lot.
We're gonna pay 1 to look at the top 3 cards in my library and put them back in any order. Is there anything problematic on the board?
Yeah, you're bored. Yeah, everything you have going on right now.
Well, hold on. All right, we're gonna go to combat. Preston, I want to swing at you with Soul of the Harvest and my zombie that can attack. I guess just to make sure you really die, I'll also swing you with Radha, which has Hexproof and First Strike.
Why are you going after me? She's a 3/3, right?
Yes, with First Strike.
Well, I have a 3/5. So your commander will die, mine will be fine. I will pay blue, 1/2, Ghostly Flicker to bounce this and this back to the battlefield, and then I'll block the 2/2 with my 2/4. I'll take 6.
Could have been better. I will pass the turn.
Island, draw 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do the Planar Bridge.
So you find any permanent to put onto the battlefield?
Yes. I guess I'll just grab Helm of the Host.
That's pretty scary.
If I had 1 more mana, I could kill Morgan.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll show you, but cut.
Well, hey, maybe the top card of your library will be a Soul Ring. Then you could play it for 1 life.
Oh, dang.
That would have been funny though.
That would have been incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equip Helm of the Host to my commander. I'll go to combat, make a copy of my commander, swing both at Morgan. I will exile the original Scoot Swarm and Soul of the Accord. If I had 1 more mana, I could copy that one of those abilities and take you out, but sadly I do not have that other mana.
All right, well, I take the 6.
Does that Etrara go to your command zone now?
Copy goes away. And I pass.
Can't say you didn't try.
That's amazing. Okay.
Is it a swamp?
No, but it's Urborg.
Oh, that's even better.
Technically it is a swamp, because
So let's see.
all your lands are swamp now, so.
I'm gonna tap for 2. And tap the Cabal Coffers for 8 black mana. Hopefully this works. I'm going to cast Black Sun Zenith, where X is equal to 6. And I will flip a coin. Heads, I copy it. Oh,
It's tails.
okay, so it goes back to my hand. So we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna cast Black Sun Zenith where X is equal to 4. Heads, I copy it. No! Okay, well,
How does it feel to do nothing?
it's terrible. Oh wait, I played the Urborg, so I draw a card off Horn
Off the
3.
Horn of Greed, yes.
It was a land.
Don't need that.
Okay, I'm gonna pass.
I'll play a land for turn. I'll draw a card off the dance. Wow. Okay. Tap Power Stone token and play Soul Ring.
Nice.
Like I need that now. I'll recast Jhoira.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that the 3rd time?
It is the 3rd time, yep. And I'll go ahead and pay 1 to equip Jhoira. Give me Hexproof and Haste. Then I'll go ahead and tap Jhoira. Put 2 Ingenuity counters on her. And not cast an artifact from my hand.
I take it
Because
all.
it's an island?
Because it's an island. I'm going to attack Preston for 4 in the air. And I'm going to attack Morgan for 8 in the air.
Oh, I forgot it has flying.
Yeah, this thing is
Well, I can't block it. I take 8.
cool.
I don't know why Steve is so against me this game.
Sorry, friend.
You were against me this
Goodbye.
game. Alright, I passed the turn.
Before I draw for turn, I'm going to tap the top to draw a card. The top goes on top, and then I draw that as my card.
Doesn't look good for me.
For 2, I'm going to tap the Urza Saga to create a construct token where its power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts I control. which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, green, and cast Greater Good. I can sack a creature to draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, then discard 3 cards. I don't really want to play out my commander, because I feel like if Jason finds a board wipe, he's just going to use it. So I don't really feel like playing out my commander.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you.
So I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire as my land for turn. That will give me another zombie off of the Field of the Dead, and I will get to draw a card off of the Horn of Greed. Then we're going to go ahead and pay a life, tap it, and sacrifice it to find a mountain to put onto the battlefield. Steven, what would it take for you to, like, not kill me?
Can you help me draw cards?
I have the Horn of Greed. You draw a card every time you play a land.
Can you help more than that? Because it's not a...
So I'm going to grab Stomping Ground. I will pay the 2 life, so it comes in untapped. It will trigger Field of Dead, so I will get another zombie token.
And the Scoot Swarm.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Scoot Swarms. So I'm up to 28 Scoot Swarms. For 1, I'm going to recast the Sensei's Divining Top.
Yeah, I might have to swing at you, and you might have to block my commander just so I can for sure cast that.
Oh, and then
Black Sun Zenith.
Mina and Den lets me play an
Wipe out his
additional
board.
land. I will play a Forest. I'll get to draw a card off of the Horn of Greed. Then I will double the number of Scoot Swarms I have. I'm actually just going to write down what I'm at because I think that's probably going to be easier. So I'm up to 56 1/1s. Only 7 of them can attack this turn.
And here's where he plays the thing that gives all of his creatures haste.
He's got a smile on his face, so I don't really like that.
For 2, I'm going to cast Arcane Signet. All right, so for 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to cast Decimate. Destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, destroy target enchantment, destroy target land. For artifact, we're going to choose the Gucci flip-flops.
Oh.
The creature will be the thing that's giving all your crap flying. The land will be Urborg.
That's just spiteful.
And then, are there any enchantments out?
I don't
Alright,
have-
so I have to target one of my own things. I guess I'll get rid of the Guardian Project.
That's the greatest good you have gone.
That makes me super sad.
Where's my super suit?
None of us like
Then at least I'll be super sad in my super suit.
Steven, I want to swing at you with my 7 Scoot Swarms that able to attack this turn. And then Jason, your creatures have Menace and Death Touch. That's okay. I want to swing at you with my 3 zombies that can attack this turn.
I'll block one of your zombies with my commander.
Okay.
I guess I'll go ahead and I'll block 1 and I still take
6. And I will pass the turn.
Alright,
do what you gotta do, Jason.
thank you for swinging at me, Morgan.
What do you mean by that?
You killed the thing that doubles his stuff, so now he doesn't have to take the
I'm gonna
risk.
play a mountain, draw a card off Horn of Greed.
So he wanted you to kill him.
I
The
see-
creature.
I
not
see, the,
Jason.
I see the problem.
These 2 swamps in the Cabal coffers for 1, 2, 3 black mana. The 2 black and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm gonna cast Black Sun Zenith where X is equal to 7.
Well, by Jhoira again.
In response, I'm going to sacrifice my construct to the greater good to draw 7 cards and then discard 3 cards.
You can do that with all your creatures?
3, 4,
It's only worth it with
5,
the bigger ones.
6.
You don't want to do the Scoot Swarms.
I'm not going to do this.
And you probably don't want to do the zombies
Discard
either.
1,
Wouldn't be bad.
discard 2,
Oh, you discarded some
discard 3.
I do the Mina and Den since it's more cards than you're losing.
Yeah, that's true. I'll also do the Mina and Den, so I'll draw another 4 and discard 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Actually, you know what? There's a specific card I'm looking for. I'm going to keep going. Sack, draw 2, discard 3. Sack 2, discard 3. Sack another zombie, draw another 2, discard another 3.
God, I hope it's on the bottom.
Sack another
Then
zombie.
you got rid of Beast Within? Ooh.
Draw 2. Discard 3. Come on, baby. Where are you?
You gotta start
You
sacrificing
gotta start
it.
sacking the Scoot Swarms? Go down to no
drawing
card.
1 card,
Discarding
discarding 3.
There's a specific card that if I can draw it, I'll win the game.
I mean, you can Sensei's real quick.
That's a good point. So let's.
He should have been doing that.
I guess so.
What do you get a deck you're good at?
So you
So I'm at 55. I'm gonna do it one more time. Come on. I don't know. I feel like I just need to keep going. So I draw 1. That's not it.
It's
1.
Okay, do yourself a favor. Keep whichever cards you know you need for whatever little combo you're doing, and then just don't care about the rest.
Yeah, you need to get You need
Draw
to buff
one.
that dude up somehow.
All right. I'm gonna let that be.
things.
I'm gonna let that be the last time I do it.
You're discarding
Alright.
Sensei's Divining Top?
I am.
Did you get the card?
I didn't, but alright, I'm gonna let it just happen at that point.
Okay, Steven, play Bajuka Ball.
This is gonna go back to the command zone. My morph creature was a Chroma Angel of Fury.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna die.
Anything else on your turn?
I cannot do anything else. Spend all my mana.
Alrighty.
You said you're not gonna hurt me on this turn.
I will
Steve.
not hurt you this turn.
He will not hit you for 1.
Alright, I'll go ahead and play an island as my land for turn. I'll draw a card off of Horn of the Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play one of the machine. I'll draw cards equal to the highest mana value among artifacts I control. So I'll
Oh
draw
my
8
God.
cards.
Please do something
1,
that kills
2,
this man.
3.
Don't you want to see my combo? Don't you?
No! 6, 7. And I'll play Meteor Golem and I'll destroy Greater Good.
I mean, that's fair. I get it.
4, 5, 6. To play Sharding Sphinx. 4/4 flying.
Shard.
Whenever an artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may put a 1/1 blue Thopter artifact creature token flying into play. And then Morgan, I'm gonna attack you for 8.
Well, I think that's rude, but I
Well,
get
no, you attack it for 1.
It is
X
damage?
-1/-1 counters on each creature. Oh, and then I shuffle Black Sun Zenith into my library. Forgot about that part.
it. Wow.
Wow.
We're just all sorts of dumb.
Morgan, I attack you for 1!
Oh, that's good. It was a mountain.
Here's some Thopter tokens.
Ooh.
Courtesy of Card Kingdom.
Okay, alright. And then it's your turn, alright?
After my draw step, the Urza trigger goes on the stack. Before it resolves, I'm going to pay 2
Steven.
and tap it to create another construct token. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6/6. And then I sacrifice the Urza Saga, and I go find a artifact with converted mana cost 0 or 1 to put onto the battlefield.
He's gonna grab Soul Ring and get him.
I'm gonna grab Soul Ring. Ah, you gross. We're gonna play a Scalding Tarn as my land for turn. I will draw a card off of the Horn of Greed. I'm so conflicted. Pay 1 life, crack the Scalding Tarn to find a mountain to put onto the battlefield. I'm just gonna grab a basic. Snow basic to be specific. Deck thinning at its finest. 1, 2, and a red. We're gonna cast Valakut Awakening. I can put any number of cards from my hand on the bottom of my library, then draw that many cards plus 1. I'm gonna put 4 cards on the bottom of my library, and then I will draw that many plus 1, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, baby, let's go.
Don't do it. Yes.
We're still in it. We're still in it.
Let's go, Steven.
We're still in it.
Oh, I did create a zombie off of the Field of the Dead when I played the Scalding Tarn.
You made a zombie off Field of the Dead, guys. Oh, it's so great.
For 6, I'm going to cast Ulvenwold Hydra. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands I control, and when it enters the battlefield, I search for a land to put onto the battlefield tapped.
Where's the card at, Morgan? Is it like close to the bottom?
It's like in the middle. I'll grab Gruul Turf, and when it enters the battlefield, I'll return a snow-covered mountain to my hand. So I only have 4 mana.
5.
Oh, right, I have Arcane Signet.
Why do you gotta go and be nice about it?
I don't know. Now you can't use that 5th mana because I pointed it out. So you only have 4.
No, I'm gonna-
You actually have to give him the Arcane Signet now. He gets to keep that card.
For 5, I'm going to recast my commander.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I did, though. Pass, and I will figure out how big this Ulvenwold Hydra is.
Alright, well, I think the only thing that I really can do is just put all of my mana into this. So I'm going to tap for 3 black again. X is equal to 7. I'm going to cast Profane Command. Target creature gets -X, and... Oh, dang it. If I only had 1 more mana, I could have got a Chroma back. I'm going to choose target player loses X life. And I'm going to target you to lose 7 life.
Yikes!
I'm going to target your construct to get -7/-7 until end of turn.
Alright, my contract is there.
Steven, please kill him.
I'll do my best.
Pass.
Alright, I will play an island for my land for turn. Draw me the card off of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't kill him, I'm dead.
I'll pay 3 to play 1,000-Year Elixir. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste, and you can pay 1 to tap it to untap target creature. I'll pay 1 blue. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. 1/2, costs 1 less to cast for each artifact it controls, so that's why I only paid 1. When it enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You can tap Emery, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn.
And you can do that now with 1,000-year elixir.
I can. You are correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll tap Emery, and I will return
Oh, the one that gives
Cyber Drive Awakener. Yep.
You still pay its mana cost. Timing rules still apply. Are you gonna kill
They turn
me
into
too?
creatures.
Are you just
Because
gonna,
they turn into creatures.
I think he just wins here.
so you're just gonna kill me
1, 2, 3,
too?
4, 5, 6. Yeah,
You-
sadly.
you
And then
did-
these
you did-
all turn 4 4s.
What if you give me one more turn? What if you give me just one? What can I really do?
So Morgan, that's 8 at you, and then you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, but except he has vigilance.
So 8 at me, 13 at him.
Yes.
All right. In response, I block your
Oh, I
4/4
forgot he
with
had
my reach
reach.
creature. So I still
one?
take. I block your 4/4,
And you only swing at me with 13?
and I will take 4.
Oh, wow.
I got another turn.
Well, Morgan might win this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw what he had on top.
My go.
No, I ain't done yet.
No.
Oh.
Wait, you swung at me with this? Isn't this a 9/9?
No.
one.
No, because it
The minus
'cause I
one.
got the
Oh,
minus one
right,
counter,
right,
yeah.
right.
You put them on there.
I forget. Okay, I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago.
Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna pass through.
I hate you.
All right, well, I died, right?
All right, I want to play War Room as my land for turn. That will make Wolvenwold Hydra 1 bigger. I'll get to draw a card off of the Horn of Greed. That still ain't it, Chief. But it is a really good card, so we're going to cast it. So for 2 and a green, we are going to cast Azusa, Lost But Seeking. I may play 2 additional lands on my turns.
That's so gross.
We're going to play an Arid Mesa, so I'll get to draw a card off of the Horn of Green. Then I will pay 1 life, crack the Arid Mesa to go find a mountain.
No, you're not playing that land.
It's on the bottom of my library.
I did it. Let's go.
Nice. I'll cut you to
Cut
it.
me to it. I want to win, and I might be able to win anyways. But let's do it.
All right, cutting you to it. Cutting you to it. So play another land and draw that card and tell me you drew it.
And then we will play an Ancient Tomb. So I'll get to draw 1 more card off the Horn of Greed. This guy will get 1 bigger. That ain't it either.
Dang it.
You can hit him pretty hard.
Oh, I should have 2 other zombies.
Yeah.
No, 3, because War Room, Ancient Tomb, and Arid Mesa.
And then the mountain from Arid Mesa.
It's a lot of back and forth, but we got there. For 3, we're gonna cast Loxodon Warhammer. It's an equipment that says equipped creature gets +3/+0 and trample and lifelink until end turn.
Counterspell.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wow, you just couldn't let me gain a little bit of life.
Nope.
All right, so here's how.
Excuse me?
I agree.
I find that offensive, personally.
For 3, we're gonna cast a Talon Jackal, 2/2 with trample and haste. When it deals combat damage to a player, I find a basic to put onto the battlefield tapped. 6. And we're gonna cast Multani Yavamaya's Avatar, trample and reach, gets +1/+1 for each land I control and each land in my graveyard, however big that is.
I can count up your graveyard.
I have 14 on the battlefield.
17.
Oh, legit?
17 lands in there.
Okay, this is a 31-31. Maybe I do have the win here then. So
Yeah,
what we're
you-
gonna do is for 1, I'm gonna equip the boots to Multani to give it haste. Jason, I'm gonna swing at you with a Talon Jackal, so I'll get to find a basic. And then Steven, I wanna swing at you with
Everything
everything
else.
else that I can. So this is a 31-31 with trample, a 3/3 with first strike, a 2/2, and a 13-13.
And you can only block 2 creatures? You have no mana?
Well, I can tap this to untap a target creature. So I'll go ahead and untap Meteor Golem. I don't know if that's gonna help me in the long run.
I think I got it.
31, 44, 46, 49. You have to prevent 21 of the damage, and I do not believe that you can.
Well, I guess I'm dead.
Yeah!
Good job, Morgan.
Good game. Good game.
Whatever.
Good game.
I'm not shaking your hand.
Be a good sport.
Be a good sport for the camera.
I had a terribly slow start to that game, so I am quite
You're
content
telling
with that.
me I will be attempting this deck again, on the channel or not.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. It had a lot of twists and turns. At one point I thought almost anyone could have won this game. That's the kind of Commander game that we like to play here. Tune in next week for the after show. We're going to talk a little bit more about this game and our decks. Also, tune in the week after that for the season finale. We are bringing back our favorite deck from the season that we didn't feel like got to show off its true potential. It's going to be a really exciting game. We'll see you later.
All right, but wait, before we go, fine.
Thanks.
There we go. Good sports.